Hello everybody and welcome to episode 9 of Building Felucia. In this episode we get quite a bit of work done. As you can see, we get the main door here done, as well as the entrance to the laboratory, and I also get this wall over here done. And some exciting terrain update is I got the mountain started over here, as you can see, and a little bit more terrain work in that corner that I have been putting off for about 3 weeks now. Finally getting work done, and that is about all I get done, but there are a few cool details in the rock work and other things. Very cool episode, a lot of progress. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so in this time lapse you can see mainly just working on this corner, and this is showing how I did the other one. This one turned out a little different because of something you will see I do in the hallway, but it works really well. And here I'm just using panels and snot bricks, hold this together, and some brackets to lift it up to the right height, and then putting it on a jumper plate, which works really well for spinning it, of course. Here I actually connect the bottom angled panel because it's much easier with that line of bricks, the snot bricks. And anyways, that's how I built the corners, and tell me if you like this kind of explanation time-lapse. Okay everybody, so the update, I got a huge amount of progress. I built that on camera, wasn't too long, so got a bunch of other stuff done, but a lot of it was really experimental, such as this whole area, as well as this rock work, which I'll show you in just a second. But first, this is all loose and pretty much not permanent yet, but I like this technique for these angled walls, and they're a little weak just because I haven't done much with them yet, but those I'm probably gonna keep the same. Have rocks going up and around, and they'll be ending at this height, so 2 or 3 bricks above the doorway. And so that's all the work I got done on the base for now. Before the end of the episode, I do want to finish off that wall and possibly get this started, but at least finish that wall. Then onto the rock work. This is actually all of the dark tan slopes I have, or not all of them, but all of the ones that I use mostly. So pretty much out of these 1x2s, these 2x2 slopes. The bigger ones, these two, I'm out of. I am ordering about 30 of each, which this is pretty basic rock work, which will be on this and in this corner, but going up to the doorway will be a lot more complicated, as well as some of the rock work up here, so I shouldn't need too many of those. And I also got this little pathway started, just some mud, some footprints in the mud, and I really like how that turned out. This side isn't that great, just because I didn't want to make it too detailed and waste parts, and it's not that important. Put a few details in though, as well as this little antenna, which I really like, this like shield kind of thing on the front. It's just a cabinet door. I have quite a few of them. You can see just one of these, and I think it looks really nice. And then I also got this little rock done over here. I know it's dark bluish gray, even though everything else is going to be light bluish gray. I am going to put a few dark bluish gray, like spire type things in. Kind of like a different rock type. Make it a little less of the same rock work everywhere. Plus, I can use more intricate designs because I have more dark bluish gray pieces than dark tan. And so, also, on top of finishing that wall, I hope to get this little section of terrain not done, but at least laid out, kind of, like where the wedge plates are gonna go. Maybe fill it in if I have time. Probably won't, though. And so anyways, on to the next progress update. Okay everybody, final update of this episode. I got this wall and door in because I felt having the big door and then straight being able to go to a laboratory didn't really make sense, so I put an extra door here. It doesn't really slide out, it's just a loose panel right now, but the door doesn't move at all. And on top of that, I got some more terrain work done. Not much, but just this little divot area kind of thing. And that's pretty much all I got done between updates. I just wanted to show that real quick. And sadly, I've run out of time for this episode, and that is all I will be working on. But next episode, I will be finishing this terrain section and hopefully finishing the laboratory. I still probably won't be able to do any more rock work until, what would it be, episode 10, I think? Or 2 episodes from now anyways. Orders take a while, and they're pretty big, so expecting them to take about 2 to 3 weeks. But that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you enjoyed. Please consider liking and subscribing if you did. And see you guys in the next video.